Hey everyone, welcome to the Ivy League English Podcast, the best English podcast for learning English. Why is it the best? In this podcast, you're going to hear real English from real native speakers. We just slow it down a little bit so that it's easier for English students to understand. My name is Patricia. I'm from the United States, and I'm honored to be your host and teacher. Now let's get started. What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 3. Today, we're going to talk about the Ivy League English TV and Movie Club. And I'm going to give you some homework. A lot of students seem interested in watching TV shows and movies together so that they can ask questions and get help understanding the things that they watch. So, we're going to give it a try. Today, I'll tell you what show to watch. After you watch it, you can post your questions about the show in the comments. Now pay attention. There's one rule about asking questions. You're not allowed to ask me what a word means. That's what dictionaries are for. You don't need me for that. If you hear a word that you don't understand, just look it up, okay? This TV and movie club is not for lazy students. This is for serious students who really want to learn. Got it? So the show we're going to start with is, are you ready for this? Friends. That's right. And I know what some of you are thinking. Patricia, in the last episode, you said that Friends was a terrible show for English students. Well, that's not exactly what I said. Friends is an old show, so there are some things that you might hear in the show that people don't really say anymore. But I also said that you can watch an old show if you want to. It's still good listening practice, and most of the English language really hasn't changed in 20 years. Since you guys will be watching Friends with my help, I can explain what words or phrases in the show are not used anymore. Friends definitely wouldn't be my first choice for a student that's watching these shows without the help of a teacher, but you guys have me. So you have absolutely nothing to worry about. I'm going to take good care of you guys. To be honest, the reason why I chose Friends is because it's really easy for students to find online. It's on Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and lots of other websites. So for that reason, it's a great choice for what we're trying to do here. All right, let's get to the homework. Your first assignment is to watch Season 1, Episode 1 of Friends. When you watch the show, remember to use the tips from the last episode of this podcast. After you've watched the show a few times, post any questions that you have right here in the comments. Then I'll answer your questions in another episode of this podcast. That's it, guys. I hope this all makes sense. If you have questions about what to do, you can ask in the comments. Good luck with your first TV and movie club homework assignment. This is really exciting. I can't wait to see your questions and talk to you guys about the first episode of Friends. That brings us to the end of the Ivy League English Podcast, the best English podcast for learning English. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned a few things. If you have any questions about the vocabulary, grammar, or tenses that I used today, let me know. That's what teachers are for. And if there are other topics that you'd like me to discuss on this podcast, let me know that too. I'll see you all next time.